Apparently, some of the other civs are in the modern era. we're we're in the Renaissance era, so that's terrifying. How far is? Okay, it's only like one row. It's not okay. Maybe they rushed, right? we could hope. That's terrifying. Okay, I'm gonna try and get as many boosts as possible. Try and save this. But that's bad. Did not realize it was that bad. But everything else seems to be going okay. We're just terrible technology, obviously. Okay, so my first part of the plan, I'm just going to build a ton of campuses, because obviously science clearly is an issue. So I say a ton, I'm going to get 2. But I'll buy the buildings, I'll kit them out with everything using our money. And the other thing, I'm just going to move my microphone away a bit. That might be super loud, apologies, or super ruffled. Just realized it was like right up against my face. But what else we're going to do is now Liang is established in Porto. I'm going to go ahead, I was going to build some builders, but I'm just going to buy sort of 3 or 4 of those, 1 per turn, just with the extra builds from Liang to go and work stuff, make the most. We've got plenty of tiles that are not been improved, so we're going to go ahead and make sure we do that as well. We've got some districts on the way though, which is good. This industrial zone is just finished. I don't think that was our first, but it was the first with a +3 boost. That was in, where was it? That was in Lisbon. But yeah, we obviously have a campus now on the way in Ponta Delgada. Bit longer for these harbours because the production's not great, but that's okay. And then Funchal here is also getting a campus. So there we go. We'll see what we can do. Try and keep growing into this game. And we've unlocked the navigation school, which is a building unique to Portugal. Will give us 25% production towards naval units in the city, 1 science for every 2 coast or lake tiles in the city. Okay, so we might want to buy that and then buy all the coast tiles. That might be one way to drag ourselves back science-wise. Also, I'm very confused. It says build 2 universities. I've done that. We haven't got the boost, though. Unless, have we not unlocked it? Oh, it might be we haven't unlocked universities. How does that even... Wait, that wouldn't make much sense. I'm very confused. Surely we've unlocked universities, right? Navigation schools are universities. Oh, okay, sorry. They're my bad. Well, we got 2 in 2 turns, so that's fine. We are going to get that boost. No worries. I was going to buy them. I was trying to buy them just so we could get it now. But then I was like, surely we have it. But no, those replace it. So that's fair enough. Yeah, I'll buy the builders first, and then I'll see what else we can do with the other gold. Obviously, we're making a comfortable amount every turn. I've got 2 traders on the way as well. One thing I desperately need is a spy, because Pingala is just constantly being neutralized. And I assume, obviously, it could happen to the others as well. So that's very frustrating. So we're going to try and deal with that. So I need to get a spy. So that's something we'll work on. I'm going to switch in the veterancy policy just because we are building an encampment in St. John right now, the city we got from Canada, to just make sure, we don't get invaded by Shaka from a different direction. And then we're building 2 harbours that are taking forever. And the other one we had in was 50% production to the sort of land units. And we're not building too many. I'm actually currently upgrading my military, which also means I'm going to quickly remove caravanseries and put in the cheaper upgrades to units so that I can, and then I'll switch it back next time essentially, but that only drops us like 10 gold. And there you go. Oh no, where is it? Where is this promotion? 50% gold discount. I'm not, oh no, this is a military policy. Okay, I'm gonna, how close are we to the great scientist? If we're like really close, I don't want to jeopardize this. Nah, we're not even really in the race for the great scientist. So yeah, we'll go ahead and throw that out. Put in this one, and then throw that out, and then put. What was I going to put in? The one I wanted for districts. Where's that gone? This one. That one in, and then we can keep the 2 gold from trade routes. We didn't have to get rid of that because this is actually a military policy. So there we go. That works fine. Completely forgot we own this city, which is good. But there we go. It is here. Sorry, didn't mean to forget about you. I'm going to take a little stop here, and I'm just going to try work on, obviously, staying friends with everyone. Let's make sure we do that. But I'm also going to try... Hey, that didn't... What the heck? It didn't declare the friendship. Did he say no? Oh, maybe he said no. But we're going to try and get some trade deals and, like, really maximize the resources. So, if we don't have any spare luxuries, actually, so probably never mind. But I'm just going to see if people will be willing, Look at this. I mean, 1 gold per turn. What's this? That's 43 gold. We get wine. That seems like a good deal, so... I'll do that. I just did one with Canada, which is what prompted me to do this for Emerald as well. So if we can get in some amenities, that'd be good for our empire here. We actually have marble. There's nothing we can do with Byzantium, but we'll see. Has Kublai Khan got anything for us? Nope, he has not. He's having a rough time. Don't know how he has better technology than us. That's just great. We're 10 techs behind Canada. That is terrifying. And Colombia. I've just discovered this Civic, and I was watching someone else play Civ 6, I think, the other day, and I've learned that I've been pronouncing it wrong the whole time. So I was just calling it mercantilism, but apparently it is. Now I've forgotten how to say it. Mercantilism, like emphasis on the cant. So sorry about that, but no one's ever corrected me. So maybe we're all maybe the other person's wrong. I have no idea, but apparently it's mercantilism. So there we go. We learned that. And this looks like it could be a useful one for us. So I'm gonna, what the international trade routes for this is a wonder I've not seen. This must be a new one. I'm gonna look at that in a sec. One movement from starting in friendly territory. I mean, we're probably not gonna put that in. 4 gold and 1 faith from trade routes. We will put that in because that's a replacement for one we already have, which was 2 gold from every trade route. So that's great because to us we were already getting 20 gold per turn, but this takes it to 40 gold per turn. And we get the faith. I mean, it's not really needed. We've got a fair bit of faith. There was a building in Lisbon that gave food as well as faith, so I built that. So Lisbon's actually given us quite a bit of faith, even though I can't use it. I don't have a religion. But that's great. And we'll go Enlightenment. I sadly have not earned 3 great people. Privateer. I'm not sure if that's an upgrade for our quadriremes as well. That's nice, because they're a bit dated. Extra Nita and coal is nice. We haven't unlocked coal yet. And camps will receive 1 production, 1 food. Lumber mills can be built on rainfall. I wondered why it wouldn't let me build lumber mills. Now we know. You need this first. There we go. And the ability to see the amounts of all of the resources in the world. I don't actually know how that works, but cool. So what is this? Tour de Belém. I'm pretty sure this is new, or I'm just going to embarrass myself. International trade route from this city will receive 2 gold for every luxury resource at the destination. When it is constructed, cities not on your home continent receive the lowest production cost city centre building they can construct. Okay. Cool, and 5 gold. Okay, I mean, if we could get that in Lisbon, that'd be cool. I will have a look next turn. I don't know, there's probably some weird requirements for it, but it would be pretty cool if we could grab that. So we did have the most food. We've dropped off, but it's managed to drag our population from 9th to 3rd, just like in the space of, I don't know, 20 turns, not even like 10 turns. So it looks like we're doing okay again. It's just a big technological disadvantage, which I'm working on. Our science is already up from 80 to 100 since I sort of brought it up, so there's some improvement. Right, I'm going to buy a builder in Guarda here and not wait, because I'm a bit impatient, but it's okay. It's the one build sucks, but there we go. We need to work some more of this stuff. And we're voting, because apparently I was ravaged by a natural disaster. I will propose this. Did it just not show me this? I think we're committing a bit of a fraud here, but yeah, go for it. We were ravaged by a big natural disaster. I don't know if this river may be flooded and I didn't notice, because like I said, I did for a while forget that I owned it, so could be an issue. I need to try kill a unit with a musketman, but the problem is Shaka's all the way over here. Oh, we can't get the Tour de Belém. Must be adjacent to a harbour. Oh no, that's Funchal. Sorry, I was going to check Lisbon. There's 1 turn left on that bank. Can't get it here either. Must be adjacent to a harbour. This city needs a harbour. Okay, well, we'll try and get that next. I don't think the population's quite there. Yeah, we need 13, sadly, because we have a campus, industrial zone, and commercial hub. Oh, well, we can try and get it, I'm sure. Well, we lost our aid request. Seriously? I should have voted more yeses. Lots of no's, even from our friends. It's because I don't know why it's there. I mean, maybe, was it delayed? Like, was it something ages ago? I'm so confused. I don't remember getting hit with a natural disaster, but there we go. I tried. Didn't quite work. We are the richest country in the world. It would have been a bit of a scam if they were giving us money. Okay, we can't build the Tour de Belém in Porto, but I think if I buy a tile, I would be able to, unless I'm going crazy. I mean, 5 turns. We don't want to lose out on the wonder. So why is this tile so good now that I've bought it? I think that's to do with the navigation school or something. But let's go. Tour de Belém. The Colossus is still here, but see, I want all of these. Let me just check the other cities that have harbours. That one's still being built. This one's coming along, and I don't think I'll be able to build a wonder. I'm just thinking, like, the Colossus and the Mausoleum could be pretty quick in other places as well. Like, and the Mausoleum would definitely be better, like, here, because there's more coastal tiles. Here, we don't really own much of the water. I mean, Lisbon's kind of similar, but not... Lisbon, how can Lisbon... Oh, Lisbon doesn't have a harbour. Does this doesn't need a... Oh, no, they all need harbours. Okay. I'm just thinking the Colossus, as cool as this one is, I think we might need to... The Colossus, an extra trade route, brings us in 30 gold, you know, because that's about how much we get from every trade route on average. Well, actually, I'd say the minimum's 30 and the max is 40, so 35 maybe. And then, We get the extra free gold on top of that. We get the free trader unit. I mean, that would be pretty good. Tour de Belém would still be available, probably. So the fact no one's built Colossus suggests no one's going to build the other one, right? So I'm going to go for that first. 9 turns. I am going to try and boost it a little bit by chopping down some forests with a builder, which like I'm going to put farms on anyway. I think that would be another good move. So there we go. We'll try and get that first. And then we'll go back for the Tour de Belém if it's still not feasible to get it somewhere else, which I don't think it will be. And we got a golden age. Finally, we got one. Nice. We actually achieved it a while ago, but there we go. Everyone's happy with that. Especially me. Nice and bright screen. This is the best time to me to get some thumbnail screenshots, of course. While it's nice and bright. But there we go. We got the job done, finally. Should be careful with this worker, actually. We are still somehow at war with the Zulu. He won't peace out, despite me, on paper, having a bit bigger military. I think he has got better technology. But there we go. I'm just going to spam 2 random forts down on terrible tiles like in the desert so that we can get another boost. Oh, this is beautiful for us in a golden age. Traders can't be plundered. Actually, they were doing okay. They haven't been plundered yet, luckily. I think Shaka doesn't have any boats. So that's great. And then international trade routes will give 3 gold per speciality district in the foreign city. I mean, we're going for money. That is going to elevate us to probably a whole nother level. Although, I don't know, about 6 of our 10 trade routes are in this city. So hopefully they've got a lot of districts in Beruta. But we do have some boats around protecting this trade. We have a now unit here, just keeping an eye on things. We probably should... I want to send out an exploring unit, actually. I might do it with this one. Pretty confident our trade is safe. Yeah, this unit's going to go and explore. Okay, so Zulu just settled on the coast, and I just managed to upgrade my quadriremes to frigates, not privateers, I learned. Sorry about that. But this city looks... Okay, major defeat. Okay, we're going to have to back up a bit. But as soon as these frigates get over here, we'll give it a go at trying to get that back, I think. Well, not back, but, you know, take it off him. We don't want him coming in the water, because that could really mess us up. That's kind of our advantage right now. Yep, I foresaw that happening. The builder got captured from a unit out of nowhere. It's okay. It's not too bad. It's not a disaster. It's okay. Oh, we could buy a great engineer, which would grant production to wonder with our faith. I'm taking you. That will get us, hopefully, 2 wonders then in Porto. Fantastic. I do really want it in Lisbon, but I don't think that's going to work. Luckily... Porto is only hosting 2 of our trade units, but I'll try and add some more. We'll try and rebalance that a little bit. Industrialization and the Enlightenment is done, so that's good. Get those technologies done. We're also going to kill this cavalry. Oh, we just missed out on that. Our unit, 57 gold per turn. What a trade route from Ponta. That isn't even from Lisbon. That's ridiculous. We'll take that for sure. That's all that extra district money coming through. Right, I now have enough nita to make that a frigate, so our frigates can now sort of go and journey over to the city of Ondini here. It doesn't have walls, so we can just sit here and chip away very slowly at its health. Lovely. I'm struggling with this killer unit with a knight, so we'll probably have to go for the build 2 shipyards. And just, you know, just wait for this. Be a little patient, wait till it drops like 2-3 turns. Oh, and we meet Vietnam. I've got a boat exploring in both directions in the end, and we meet Germany a turn later. That's nice, which gives us 2 more trade routes. Up to 13. Colossus will take us to 14. I'm just looking, is that 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Assuming someone's not died, there should be 1 more civ to meet as well. So that's another one. So we could hit 15 trade routes pretty comfortably. This poor city just had 2 1,000-year floods in a row. How safe? That makes no sense, but fair enough. I'm guessing Australia's alive. I just noticed Vietnam City is called Brisbane, so... Unless Vietnam is like really deep down the names of civs of cities they settle. Yeah, Australia must be around somewhere, right, as the final civ. We are the first with circumnavigation, which is 5 era score, which is really nice because we're actually in the new era now. We need another 13 era score. So that's perfect. I love that. Wait, how is that? No way. No way, no way. How? How? There was 1 turn left and someone beat us to the Colossus. That's ridiculous. I should have used Gustav. I was too confident in ourselves. Right, it's not happening again. Okay, we do need the workshop. Okay, no, I could buy that. Where is it? Where is it? The Torre de Belém, 14 turns. Stick it on, quick. In you go, Gustav. Let's see. Maybe it'll finish in 1 turn, hopefully. We can't lose another one. We meet Australia, which is another trade route. So always on the bright side. We lost out on 1, but we earned another. I did not mean to put this builder in the sea. That was a misclick. Come back. And tell Germany is not very well informed. They just are... Oh, they got walls, of course they did. Germany just asked me if I wanted to declare war on Phoenicia with them for 13 gold. Obviously, the cost to me of that would pretty much be all of my gold per turn including multiple trade deals that are now up to 60 gold per turn. But you know, yeah, no, Germany, I'll do it for that 13 gold once, cheapskates. But we are going to build these traders very quickly. We need to get up to the max amount again. I'm going to save Gustav because there's 2 turns left now on this Tour de Belém because I boosted it for about 10. So hopefully we'll be okay. Surely we can't get done twice. I think I need to mark this with some pins. But I've got an idea that would make our lives a weenie bit. Is it going out of the way? I'm not sure. See, you just sail through here, I guess. But I'm just thinking, should we build... We haven't put districts in these positions, so we could build canals the whole way through. I would take one... how many tiles? You need 1 here, 2, 3 here, and then in theory you wouldn't need 1 here because it would come through here. So what's that? 1, 2, 3 tiles. I'm going to do it, even if it just ruins the game. Like I said, I'm not necessarily desperate. I would like to win, but I'm not desperate. I want to just have like a stupid amount of money and see what happens. But yeah, let me just place these tacks down. And then we will make sure not to build any districts on these tiles, hopefully. And yeah, we can use the cities. Obviously, in theory, it would look nice if it came out over here. But as a time-saving thing, that shaves off maybe 2 turns worth of movement. That could be useful. So we'll go and give that a go. And it would just be cool to actually make use of the canals feature. You know, really make a big one. That would be kind of cool. Right, there's 1 turn left on this. I can't actually change it, so... Because obviously if I put the great person on the tile, they can't actually go. So it's not going to make a massive difference. But here we go. Fingers crossed this time no one will steal a wonder from us and we'll finally get one. We did it! Yes! No vessel could pass these guns without being seriously assailed. We're going to become a naval powerhouse. I say that, my frigates are completely failing in taking Ondini back, or taking it off them, so in the east. So I wouldn't get your hopes up, but there we go. We'll try. And we got another wonder. I just saw the Mausoleum was still available, put it on this tile, which was for food-free production, so hopefully this pans out in the trade. Obviously it gives some science and culture. But yeah, I just used our great person and it finished immediately. It was only 7 turns anyway, but there we go. We got that done. That adds not too much science culture here. But, you know, Porto, the borders are going to grow this way sort of naturally once all the tiles are gone. So hopefully it was a good investment. You know, for so far, we lost a lot of food and production, but we gained some science, culture, faith, everything here. And I'm just going to, yeah, we've got the money. So I'm going to go ahead and, I can't buy any more tiles. This is very sad. But if I buy all these tiles, it's going to force it to grow in the opposite direction, right? Let's just buy every single tile. There we go. Now, yeah, surely it's going to grow into the sea because there's nowhere else to grow. Hopefully. That's my logic anyway. Okay, Germany disliking us. That's the first civ other than obviously Shako, who's just hated us the whole time. So that's a bit disappointing, but you know, it happens. It's okay. Great. Somehow, the Zulu got a unit, and quite a strong one, into our borders. I don't know how that's happened, but he will accept peace now, so that's perfect. There we go. Do you have anything good? Maybe we could trade with each other. You actually have a lot of stuff that we need. What would you take? 4 gold per turn for 30 turns and 90 gold. For 3 luxuries. In the grand scheme of, from our enemy as well, that is... that's 139 gold. I mean, we make 632 per turn. Yeah, you can have 40 gold. Wow. Thank you, Shaka. We'll take that. I'm really confused. The gold thing is going great, but I can't convert it into the game. We're not... I don't know what I need to be doing to, like... That's where I'm stuck, right? We're not going to die. I think we're... Well, we might at some point if I don't get better, but my units just suck. Like, I don't want to be building trebuchets. They're terrible. I don't get it. I've unlocked bombards. Why are trebuchets and not... Oh, it's for lack of niter, obviously, but... I don't even know where we have niter. We must have just settled on top of some. But we could do with more of that. I guess I could buy some if there's someone with a ton of money going around. Well, this city's not got the best production, so that's clear. Oh my goodness, this is terrible. Not got much room for districts either. There is a shipyard available. I'm going to kindly buy it for this city because it will actually help the production and all the tiles around it. But that's so bad. 3 food, 2 food. Yep, that works. Work those tiles. They could do with a builder as well, actually, but I can't get one now because I've spent that money. Whoa, did you see what it did? These were all in like the 70s, and now all of a sudden, not so bad. 30s, 10s. We'll get the trader in 9 turns. I can wait that long. Okay, we're still rubbish on techs, I'm not going to deny it, but we've got our science per turn up to 174, which is much better than the other rubbish civs. So Germany 118, Byzantium 106, China's at like 50, 60, Zulu is still ahead of us, but we're ahead of Phoenicia now. Obviously Australia looks like they're doing good, but at least that's like going to slowly claw our way back in. I've still got, I think, multiple campuses, 1 turn, 3 turns, 2 turns, there you go, 3 campuses in 3 turns. I'll obviously buy them the navigation schools and everything, the libraries, ASAP. So that's at least, you know, that's going to push us even higher up. And, you know, 200-ish is, you know, that's back to normal. Obviously we're behind, so we need to do better, but that's a start. My biggest problem is land, because we are just not strong enough to conquer anything at the moment. City-states could be a good option, but even them are pretty strong. Hunza here could be a very good starting point, actually. I think I'm going to prepare for that now that we're at peace with Shaka. The frigates are still limited, but we do have some ironclads now, so they may be a bit better. But yeah, I think if I throw every boat at this, obviously I could maybe buy a bombard or something to just shoot across the land. We could probably manage, or just move this bombard over there. Yeah, that's probably the next step, grabbing Hunza. And yeah, I think we're going to have to feast on the city-states a little bit. Sorry, guys. It's nothing personal. Now, the Chichen Itza is available. I'm just going to grab it for Lisbon if we can, because there's actually nothing else I can build here. Apart from land units, I don't really want any of these. They're all behind. The ones I want are here, locked away behind our lack of nita. So we're just going to have to be patient, I guess. But yeah, I mean, that gives you, what did it say? Culture, I think, from the rainforest. And we actually have plenty of rainforest left. So that's a worthy, I think that's worth going for us at least. Especially when there's nothing else I really want to build. Now, the Zulu are now up against an emergency. So that might distract them from us for a while, which is good news. I'm not in it. Oh, we needed coal, so we found some just by pure luck. That's great. Build 2 banks we've done, which is good. Right, industrial era or later wonder. That might be a challenge. Neighborhoods we haven't unlocked because our civics are terrible, so that's another issue. And killing a unit with a knight. But these are down to 4 and 5 turns, so that's not too bad. Unlocked oil power plants, but I don't have any oil. Unless we just got it this turn. I have no idea where that came from, but I mean, I'll take it. Definitely take it. Don't know what my spy was doing, but they let the industrial zone be sabotaged. Thanks, good job. Well, I pondered over building a dam in this city, and we left it a bit late. I went for a theatre square instead, which still gives us era score. We'll avoid a dark age thanks to that, so it's not all a disaster. And we actually do have enough gold just to grab a builder, fix everything up. But that's a bit frustrating because I was thinking about going for a dam. I think we still actually can, yeah. You know what, after this, while it's wrecked, this tile, here we go, we'll slap down a dam. We've got a great admiral who will gain 500 gold, and military units get 60% rewards for plundering sea trade routes. Well, we'll take that, could come in useful. And yeah, 500 gold, that's just another turn's worth of income. We're now up to 713. We're on 14 out of 15 trade routes, but there is another trader coming along. Got libraries coming along. We're going to try and get our science up. I made a bit of a mistake with one of my government policies, but I am going to quit. 580 gold. Oh my god. I think we can't afford to. I tried the rationalism one. It didn't work out, so we're going to switch back. We talked about building canals. I wonder if it would be worth connecting St. John. Just have every city like connected to the water then, because that's the only one that would essentially not be. Avora isn't, but it will be, and obviously I built it a harbour over here, so yeah, all the other cities are sort of on the coast or next to the coast, so that might be the way. And we can now build the canals, right? I'm just going to rush the canals. Yeah, I'll buy the other stuff. Okay, we're going to build the canals as soon as possible, just for fun. You know, even if it screws the game over for us, I want to build them. It's happening. We will pay. We'll buy like the navigation schools and stuff. Here we go, which will give us 8 science. Lovely.